whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
I just want y'all to soak this game up, man. This is not going to be no deep intellectual dive on this game, man. This is just one of my favorite top 5 games of all time. My favorite Zelda game. And I just want y'all to soak it in. I'm so tired of people disrespecting this game, dog. Like, that's really why I'm making this video. The disrespect of Twilight Princess, calling it like a Ocarina of Time, fake Ocarina of Time, however you want to pronounce it, is doing it a great disservice. Y'all making people skip out on this video game who, like, said I play Ocarina already. This game is a masterpiece, man, and let me tell you why. The direction this game chose to go in, it's not necessarily grown-up Link you playing with like a teenage Link, you know. This game holds a special place in my heart as well. I played this game when I met my best friend, man. Like, I was going through a tough time before this game dropped. When this game dropped, I'm like, oh, another Zelda game. Let me cop it, man. I'm into video games. Copped it. You know, met my best friend at work. You know, we got to talking about games. He put me on the online game. Like, I was only playing just regular, just single-player games before I met him. You know, he put me on the Gears of War, Halo, all of that. Like, that was all him. And all of that got introduced me as I'm playing Twilight Princess, so I'm pretty sure that goes into why I love this game so much. Anyway, man, like, the art style of this game is like, more realistic. In the time I was coming up, you had animes like Ergo Proxy, Technolize, and, you know, depressing anime like that, man. That was the vibe, you know, only word I could really use to say it. It was the vibe of the time, you know, that I was growing up, because things were becoming depressing as a millennial. Things were just bleak, you know. We came up in the time where we were in middle school, and some of us in 9th grade, where the towers got hit, you know, and everything just seemed darker. And you had to become a man in a darker toned world, and that's what this game was, man. It was darker toned, but it still was beautiful. Like, it's Zelda's... I'm on the fence. Zelda's best design to me is either this, because she comes off as regal and royal, but Breath of the Wild is my second or first pick, you know, depending on what day it is, because Zelda comes off as just beautiful and noble, and also more friendly and more kind and more open. Like, it's a toss-up between these two designs every time I play these games, man. But back to what I love about Twilight Princess so much, man. The adventure, it has the same feel of adventure as Ocarina, because Ocarina is probably my second favorite Zelda game. Third maybe being Breath of the Wild, and, you know, Skyward Sword maybe fourth. Fifth is probably Majora's Mask, which is funny, is Majora's Mask used to be my first. But, you know, this one, the art style is, like I said, man, more bleak, but still, like, it's better than Ocarina, and it was better than Majora's Mask. In Majora's Mask and Ocarina, Link seemed like a kid. Like, in this one, he's not an adult, but he's at an age to where it's like he could handle himself, and you could believe it. Even though he's like a superior being, I don't know, it fit for the time frame where I was growing up in. This game, like I was saying, the adventure is just as good as Ocarina, if not better to me. You know, everybody calls it a clone or whatever, but the adventure comes off as... it's not a linear, so much as a linear path as, like, Skyward Sword, I think, is the most linear Zelda game we have. But the path of adventure just seems more grounded in its dynamics. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's grounded, but it's still like fantasy, but it's a grounded, more realistic fantasy. With Ocarina, it was just mythical, magical to me. You know, with this one, it's perfect. It's like a perfect balance of, like, high fantasy, dark fantasy, and this game, and the game world fantasy. You know what I mean? It had the perfect blend and a perfect twist to it. It's so unbelievably good what they did, and it's like, to me, the better job They say this game was rushed. To me, sometimes it's a better job because you just get things done without overthinking it. And that's probably what happened with this game, man. To what made it so like it's like let's just do this. Let's just something. When you overthink it, man, the ideas get too deep and it gets weird. With any idea, it don't have to be a game, a movie, or any. It could be anything. When you keep taking your time on it, you start messing up things because you want it to be so perfect. And maybe that's why another reason why I love this game so much. They just get it done, and the original idea is probably the idea, which is most of the time the best idea. So, quick little story about Rocky movie. The guy from Always Sunny who plays Dennis told the story. Like, it took them like 15 minutes to do, I think, Eye of the Tiger. But then they took so many days on a movie called Fist for Sylvester Stallone. It wasn't nowhere near as hit as the Eye of the Tiger. So it's like sometimes the quicker you do something, the more of iconic, legendary thing it becomes, man. This Link, the downside to it, like Link, I mean, he gets three outfits, he gets three armor, but the one you get, where you help out the store and you get rupees, I forget what it's called, man, right now. It's like a mythical armor. It takes rupees, basically. Every time you use it, it just kills your rupees. I think that's stupid. I do like the Zora skin that's been in it. It helps you swim or whatever. But that, I guess, like, that's, to me, that's the only negative from seeing Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has the best armors by far, man. Breath of the Wild has its flaws, but it's still a classic. Like, all the way. Ocarina has its flaws, but it's a classic. Just like this, it has its flaws, but it's a classic. Those three, man, it's like, that's the competition for me. If you come to me and you tell me one of the Zelda games is your best and it's not one of those three, I can't take your opinion seriously, man. You know what I'm saying? Objectively, those are the top three, man. Maybe Majora's Mask if you put that in there for Ocarina. That's the only argument. But anyway, man, like I said, I'm just rambling about this game. This is just one of my favorite games, top 5, if not my favorite. Maybe Witcher 3 is over this. You know, like, it's in my top 5. Like, easily. Like, this game is, I love the double claw shots, man. I love, what I was talking about adventure earlier. When you get these things, man, it feels like you accomplish something. Like, Dark Souls feels like an adventure, but it feels like a slug. Like, you just slogging through it sometimes when you trying to, like, get stronger or whatever. You keep repeating it. You don't have to repeat on this game. You just go straight through the adventure, man. Oh, claw shot. Oh, double claw shot. Oh, I got this big what is the ball with the chain and ball thing? I can't think of what it's called, but you get that, and it's so powerful. And you can use that on enemies and other things, and to break ice, to break armor off. It's the boomerang. Everything still feels useful, man. When you get it. You know what I mean? The spinner is so fun, man. I remember when I was a kid, I thought I hated that. But, you know, like replaying Twilight Princess, I just replayed it like 3 times. Replaying this game again, that's one of the funniest things to get is the little spinning top. Like, it's crazy how time changes things. But anyway, my favorite temple in this game, man, coming back to this game, Temple of Time used to be when I don't know, man. The water temple to me is the best in this game. If I had to, like, I should have did more research before, but it's like I was going through it and trying to pick a favorite temple. That's another thing to make this game so it just flows. It's perfect time for this. Okay, it's a perfect time for this. It's a perfect time for that. I don't know, man. I'ma just say I'ma cheat and just no, I'm not gonna cheat and say Hyrule Castle. The forest is always a good temple in every Zelda game. It flows, man. I'ma just say the Temple of Time. Hold on. Yeah, the Temple of Time. I'm going with that. We gonna go with the Temple of Time, man. It's still the best one, you know. But like I wanna say the Twilight. That one it might edge it now for me getting older. It's between those two, man, but we gonna go with the Temple of Time because the Twilight Temple was pretty fun as well. I love too that you can just go through it. Like, the puzzles aren't so hard to where you gotta get frustrated. Ocarina of Time, man, even if I go back and play that game now, which I played it plenty of times, I get lost. I'm like, what am I supposed to do right here again? You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do right here? Like, Twilight Princess is flows. Like, I could just do anything. You know what I mean? And I remember, like, oh, not even necessarily remember. It's just like, I'm probably supposed to do this. I'm probably like, if I was an adventurer, this would be the smartest way to do this. That's what makes it so good. The flow in it, man. Like, it's nonstop. I feel like I don't get frustrated and have to get up and leave the game. I could sit through this game in one sitting and beat it. I can't say that for most games. Most games is like, all right, let me play an hour, stop. Let me play hour and a half, stop. Let me play 30 minutes, stop. Like, with this, I can just flow straight through it, man. You know, I'm showing the Forest Temple, you know, while as I'm talking, because it's just, this is the beginning. This is what got me hooked, man. The bosses and how you gotta fight them and figuring it out, especially with the with the monkey ape, where you gotta bump into the towers, man, and get him off. It's so fun, man. Like, and that's another thing, man. This game is just pure fun. It's not like, oh, it's deep because of this and that. Is like, oh, this is just like a Freudian. No, it's just a fun game, man. You know what I'm saying? There's some depth to it and some things. And Midna is the best companion in any Zelda game. Like, I could just keep throwing out positives on top of positives over other Zelda games, man. But the problem with Breath of the Wild, I'm gonna throw Tears of the Kingdom in that too because it's the sequel to it. It's just too much stupid stuff to do, man. I don't like that. Like, I like more linear paths, but not too linear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like it when it's linear, but it's like you could go this path too for a little bit. You can come back like that. That's a little extra path you can take, and that's something Twilight Princess does well. It shows you another path. It's not, and you know it's not the real path, but you can take it and come back to the real path. A lot of games mess up with that. A lot of games you like, I thought I was on the fake path, but it ended up being the real path. You know what I'm saying? But Twilight Princess doesn't do that, man, which is what I love about it. I'm playing Ninja Gaiden 4 right now. Ninja Gaiden 4 is doing that as well. It's like, it has other paths, but you know what the real path is. You can click the left trigger button. I think it shows you the real path. I actually like that. Most people are like, no, that's too, it's making it easy. Nah, man. I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work. But yeah, this ain't even like I wrote stuff down, I got a script. I just really wanted to talk about this, and if somebody feels me about this game, man, like, it's the perfect Zelda game still. Breath of the Wild was fun. It was a wild ride. I hated that those weapons broke though. You know what I'm saying? When I first got, I'm like, why is my sword breaking? Is this gonna happen with every weapon? And luckily, when you get the Master Sword, it just needs to recharge, and the recharge time it's not that long of a time. What I will say Breath of the Wild has too is I really like the bow and arrows and what they do. That's like the best. Like, if somebody could argue Breath of the Wild from, that's one of the best things you could say. What about the bow and arrows? Like, because they do different things. You know what I mean? Like, is those arrows and even the elemental weapons too, I love. And Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild it's in the conversation. Like I said, that and what's the name? It's in the Ocarina of Time, like, easily. Ocarina of Time is what popped it off. But this game to me was, especially at the time, perfecting the flaws of Majora's Mask and Ocarina. You know what I mean? I feel like it perfected those flaws. It is an adventure, to wrap it up. You know what I mean? This game is just an adventure. And the last thing I want to say, man, I really didn't talk about the enemies because it's like Zelda is the same game over and over with just a few minor differences. You know, it's a different story, but it's the same story. You know, the Lizalfos is in it. You know, you know what I'm saying. The goblins, it's all the same enemies. So different, but same story in the mythological universe. But I will want to say Skyward Sword was my favorite, Ganon fight. Replaying this again at my age, I'm switching back. And I'm switching back because it is. You fight, Ganon in Zelda. Cold concept. Then he turns into a beast. You gotta figure out, oh, okay, I'm shooting her. Oh, now I gotta switch it up. Again. Then you fight him on horseback with Zelda, with the bow and arrow on the horse in the back of you, and she gives you that glare with y'all both on the horse. It's so beautiful. Then you fight Ganondorf straight up in like a ring. Like, come on, man. It's the most epic Zelda fight, man. I still watch that video of when it was first revealed. Like, some Resident Evil remake is hype. Devil May Cry is a hype video. It's so many, like Twilight Princess is one that I watch, and it's back in a day when it was revealed. There wasn't that many people there. Like, I love watching certain games of when they get revealed, man. The hype is crazy. You know, the Resident Evil 2 remake one is up there. But like I said, I go back and watch the Twilight Princess one a couple of times throughout the year. I don't know, man. That's my favorite boss Ganondorf fight. Now, I will say, Ocarina probably has my favorite boss fights, all together. Because Twilight Princess, it's a couple of them I don't like. Like, I don't like, which it's the favorite. It's the best water temple. I don't know if I said that or not. Twilight Princess to me has the best water temple, which gives it a positive. But I don't like the water temple boss. I did not like that fight. I didn't like it when I first played it. I don't like it now. But, that's to me where Ocarina has the rest of the games beat. I think Ocarina has the best boss fights. Yeah, man, that's it, man. I hope y'all love this game as much as I love it, man. Like, it's a very amazing game, man. It's my favorite Zelda game. Twilight Princess, man. A classic. It's objectively the best Zelda game, and we all know it. Anyway, man, I'm out of here. Don't be a nigga.